This is Belinda. Today I'm going to talk about the town where I live, Denison, Texas. This small city is located in Grayson County in the upper northeast region of Texas. The city limits run along the Red River, which separates part of Texas from Oklahoma. Before I talk about present-day Denison, let me give you a short historical timeline on the birth of this city and how it has grown over the years. In 1872, Dennison was born. It showcased its potential as a town with its streets taking form, and its inaugural business was a makeshift bar. Yes, that was the first business in Dennison, a tavern. By 1873, the city gained its official recognition by the state of Texas, embarking on its transformative journey under the guidance of its first mayor, Governor L.S. Owings. The city's commitment to education was evident early on, with the prestigious Denison's Educational Institute being founded in 1874. Its inception marked the beginning of a series of developments that would position the city as a hub for learning and innovation. The late 1880s were illuminated by T.V. Munson's remarkable work in grape and fruit stock development that thrusted Dennison into the international stage. Then, 1890 saw the birth of the esteemed Dwight D. Eisenhower, who became a future five-star general and later a U.S. president. The finest hotel in the region, Denison Hotel, opened in 1902. The city's railroad legacy was stamped with the construction of the third MKT depot in 1911. The Roaring Twenties ushered in the Rialto Theater, which turned into the city's entertainment heart. The theater is still standing today and is an icon on the town's main street. In 1941 marked the operational start of the pivotal Perrin Air Force Base, which was a crucial component during World War II. In 2014, the city's recreational scene got a boost with a revamped Munson Stadium. And in 2018, the Texoma Health Foundation Park opened, offering the public softball, baseball, and soccer fields, volleyball courts, playgrounds, a splash pad, and a multi-use trail system. Now let's move to present-day Dennison. Today's city population is approximately 25,118. It can be considered a big town or a small city. I prefer to call it a town because Dennison gives off a small town vibe. It's located about an hour north of the outskirts of Dallas-Fort Worth, 1 hour 20 minutes from the DFW airport, and about 1 hour and 30 minutes to downtown Dallas. Dennison is far enough away from the Metroplex to have the quiet, small-town atmosphere, but close enough for those times when you need to go to the big city. Dennison is not the biggest city in Texas by any means, but it is growing, and it is growing quickly. Neighborhoods.com rates Dennison as the #1 hottest housing market in the country. And the biggest reason is you can still get great deals on housing and property here. The median home value is about $111,000, with the median rent at about $950. The median income is just under $53,000 a year. There was a recent survey that showed Dennison to have an expected job growth rate of over 39% in the next 10 years, which is nearly 7% higher than the U.S. average. As of today, Caterpillar, Ruse Foods, Tyson, Progress Rail, Texas Instruments, and Sunny Delight are just some of the big businesses located in and around Dennison. There is plenty of room in this area for existing companies to grow and for new companies to move in. If you need overnight or weekly accommodations, Dennison has you covered with a wide range of selections from Airbnbs to big hotel chains. These can be found within the city limits and in the surrounding area. If a bed and breakfast is your thing, then Dennison has some of the finest, from rooms in beautiful historical homes to lofts overlooking Main Street to tiny houses. You will feel right at home and within walking distance to shops and dining. Dennison has an abundance of places to satisfy your hunger and quench your thirst, and this includes the hometown eateries that small towns are famous for. A few of my personal favorites are Best Burger Barn, located near downtown. They serve delicious gourmet burgers with fresh local produce and local quality beef. When you walk into this restaurant, you feel right at home, where folks working there will call you by name and they understand exactly what your usual means to you. CJ's Coffee Cafe is located right on Main Street in downtown. CJ's make all their bread and pastries fresh every single morning, and I mean they make their dough from scratch. They offer scones, muffins, croissant sandwiches, and other sandwiches and pastries. They're famous for their cinnamon rolls, but my personal favorite is the peanut butter banana and bacon toast. Yummy! Oh, I almost forgot. They serve coffee too. This is not a restaurant, but it's on my top 10 list. Ivanhoe Ale Works. Yes, Dennison has its own breweries and wineries, and this one is my favorite. Located on downtown's Main Street, this is a unique place that you'll want to experience. And if you're not interested in beer, then Homestead Winery is right next door. Whether you're in the mood for Texas beer or Texas wine, Ivanhoe Ale Works and Homestead Winery have you covered. From museums to theaters to live concerts and beyond, Dennison has it all. The Red River Railroad Museum should be one of your first stops when you arrive in Dennison. They will guide you through the history of the city, where you will learn its fascinating details, see how the city transformed, and learn about the Missouri, Kansas, Texas Railroad.
All aboard!
Right after Thanksgiving to the end of the year, Dennison hosts the Grayson County Annual Holiday Light Show and Reception held in Eisenhower Park. You can bring family and friends to drive through the sparkle, color, and animation of this holiday wonderland. I don't miss this one at all. It is absolutely spectacular. Every April, the city holds their annual Dock Holiday Saints and Sinners Festival. Doc Holliday had an office in downtown Dennison in the mid-1870s, so Dennison celebrates the boomtown of the city in the 1870s and 80s with authentic Old West reenactments. You will witness shootouts between gunslingers, encounter saloon girls, take a ride in authentic Old West wagons, and much more. You can also visit the Old West encampment that demonstrates blacksmithing and horseshoe throwing. This is one festival I never miss. For those who love military history, there is Parent Air Force Base Museum. It is located on what used to be the Parent Air Force Base, but is now the North Texas Regional Airport. They offer guided tours, or you can browse at your own leisure. There are thousands of military artifacts and displays covering the period from the Revolutionary War through the global war on terrorism. They also have an extended library of related books, manuals, and periodicals. I am not a military history buff, but I have been there on several occasions, and I see and learn something new every time I go. Every summer from May 26th through July 28th, Dennison hosts Music on Main at Forest Park in downtown Dennison. It hosts live music played on stage from local musicians. Also, the nearby city of Sherman hosts the Hot Summer Nights live outdoor music every Thursday evening from June 1st through July. The lineup for 2023 included Cheap Trick and the Josh Abbott Band. Downtown Dennison recently celebrated 30 years as a Texas Main Street city and was named as semifinalist for the Great American Main Street Award in 2020, 2022, and 2023. With that said, downtown hosts approximately 50 shops that include antiques, apparel, grocery, home decor, and more. This does not include the corporate chain stores located in the surrounding Grayson County area that includes Walmart, Target, Home Depot, Lowe's, Albertsons, and Kroger. Dennison is home to Eisenhower State Park, which offers 432 acres of beautiful backcountry woodland views. You can view native Texas wildflowers and look for fossils left from an ancient ocean. You can hike or bike along 4 miles of trails, and it also has an OHV trail to ride your ATVs and dirt bikes. You can fish or swim along the shores of Lake Texoma, and the park offers camping facilities too. Waterloo Lake Regional Park has 212 acres of raw natural beauty with 7 miles of hiking and biking trails and a breathtaking nature trail around the 52-acre lake. You can fish or kayak in the lake, take a walk around the paved 3/4-mile walking track, visit the dog park. It hosts a softball complex, horseshoe pits, and more. It's a great place to rent a pavilion for family or business get-togethers. My absolute favorite place to go in Dennison is Hagerman National Wildlife Refuge, located just outside the city limits. It is a haven for migratory birds and other wildlife and is located on the big mineral arm of Lake Texoma. You can hike, observe wildlife, and even hunt and fish throughout the year. I have been there during every season, and it is 11,320 acres of breathtaking beauty. You can view wetlands, grasslands, woodlands, and croplands. I have seen coyotes, wild pigs, deer, owls, hawks, bats. You never know what you're going to see at Hagerman's. There is more to experience in this city than what I have put in this video. You will have to visit to see what else it has to offer. Dennison is truly, at least in my opinion, a beautiful place to visit and a wonderful place to live.